Welcome everyone, this is Joy of Joy Morris Beauty, and in this video I'm going to be sharing 10 reasons why I personally decided to get Sisterlocks, so stay tuned. So I think for me, one of the first reasons that I decided to start wearing Sisterlocks was authenticity. I wore weave for so long that I started to feel like the hairstyles that I was wearing was fantasy and not really based in the reality of my own hair, what my own hair is really like, and what I look like naturally as a person. So as a Christian, it's just a personal journey that I've been on where I really want to embrace myself the way God made me to be, and a big part of that for me was figuring out a way that I could wear my natural hair and feel really good about it, and be really happy and pleased with the way that it looked on a daily basis. Number two, one of the reasons that I love wearing Sisterlocks is Sisterlocks allows me to support Black-owned businesses. My loctician is a Black female who runs her own business successfully, and I love supporting that and being a part of that. The Sisterlocks company was started and is ran by Black women, and I love supporting other Black women in their business endeavors, so it makes me feel really, really good about that. I know that I've had some experiences in the past, and I'm sure a lot of you have had some experiences where I've gone into stores to buy weave hair and crochet hair, stores that I would go in on a regular basis to the point where I knew the salespeople, they knew me, and on any given day or on certain days, I get it treated by a criminal, like I was a criminal. I can remember this one time that I was trying to test some hair just to kind of figure out the curl pattern of it. So I was kind of like rubbing the strand of this particular type of crochet hair to figure out kind of like how did it bounce and how did it move, and I got treated like I was trying to steal that hair. And this was after me literally spending probably thousands of dollars in this one store in particular over a period of several years, and they knew me very well, but they still kind of treated me like dirt. So that was kind of an eye-opening experience for me, that for some people at the end of the day, you're just going to represent your race or your sex or whatever type of label they want to put on you, and you're not always seen as a person. So I just kind of had this moment where I said, well, with my hair, since I do invest so much into my hair, why not invest and put my money in the pockets of other women like me, so that we can support each other and lift each other up, instead of me being torn down by people. And I didn't have a problem investing into their business, but they didn't think very much of me at the end of the day. So I figured I'd rather be in a position where the respect could be mutual. And so, I could have a lot of respect for my loctician and care about her as a person, and that she could do the same for me. Another reason that I started wearing Sisterlocks is because I was starting to experience thinning hair, and my hair was really starting to kind of fall out from some of the weave experiments that I tried down through the years. I'm not really a wig person, but I did go through a 2-week period of time where I tried lace front, and rest in peace to that hair that I lost, because that hair is gone somewhere. Sometimes with my crochet hair, even though I had got that down to a science, and at this point, probably my top video on my channel is me showing my technique of putting in crochet hair. But before I had kind of perfected that technique, I did have some instances where I would put it in too tight, which would cause my hairline to some of the hairs to kind of break and you'd see a little bit of thinness. So I kind of got tired of that. I got tired of there always being some sort of side effect to me, wearing synthetic or human hair, whether it be sew-in or crochet or whatever, even if it was just as simple as my hair getting dry from it being in a protective style, despite, what you might do to try to kind of moisturize it. It just kind of wasn't worth it for me in the end, and I wanted to move past that. Another reason I decided to get Sisterlocks is I wanted to really represent the unique God-given beauty of Black women. I feel like our hair is so unique. It's so beautiful. It has so many wonderful qualities, and I wanted to be someone who could really rock that and display that on a daily basis and inspire other women to do the same. So I know that when I look at my hair in the morning, it takes me 20 seconds to get ready, and I have this moment almost every morning where I sit there and I just admire my hair, how wonderful it looks, how healthy it is, how much it's growing, and I really want to kind of inspire that in other women. Another reason that I decided to get Sisterlocks is lock curiosity. I always had kind of an interest in locks, but I didn't explore it too much. And I saw Sisterlocks some years ago, and I was kind of like a little on the fence, a little nervous about whether or not that was a path that I wanted to go down. And so I kind of thought about it in the back of my head, but I was like, is that something that might work for me? You really don't know a lot of times until you try something as to whether or not it will really work for you. But I had been curious about locks, in particular micro locks and Sisterlocks, for years and years. So this is really just kind of that kind of coming full circle for me. Another reason for me, simplicity. Although I got really good in particular at installing crochet hair, as you know, like I said, I have videos teaching other people how to install crochet hair. I just got sick of it. I got tired of it. I got tired of having to have this technique and having to do this and having to do that and 20 steps to this and 10 steps to that. Even though I had all my steps figured out, I just didn't want my routine to be that complicated anymore. Especially as I get older, I'm trying to simplify things. I'm trying to simplify my beauty routines, my hair routines, my skincare routines. And so this was a big step in that direction for me. All I have to do is every 6 weeks, go get my hair retightened. I'm not a self-retightener right now. I go every 6 weeks to get it retightened. I wash it, braiding and banding every 1 to 2 weeks. Spray it with, a little bit of a moisturizer every day, and I'm done. And that's great for me. And it has really been a catalyst for me to try to figure out other things in my life that I can simplify, because the process and the act of me simplifying my hair routine has been such a positive experience for me. Another reason, the expense. For me, after a while, wearing weave and wearing crochet hair started to feel like I was literally throwing money down the drain, or literally throwing money in the garbage. For me, I only will wear my crochet hair once. That was my preference. It's too much trouble, in my opinion, to recycle that hair. So I wear it once, I throw it away, get some more. When I did wear human hair, I might use it for like 2 or 3 installs, and then I'm done with it. Now I have to go buy some more. And we all know the expense of, if you're doing human hair, the expense of a quality human hair. And even with the synthetic hair, some of the crochet weaves, they're getting more and more pricey. They look nice, trust me, but I'm just saying, I'd rather invest that money into my own hair. When I go and I get my hair retightened, that hair is on here. It's here. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be here for years, okay, as long as I take good care of it. Feels like an investment in myself, an investment in my own body, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Another reason is setting an example. As my YouTube channel has grown, some of the young women in my life who are teenagers and a little younger follow my channel and look up to me. Some of them I know, some of them I know very well, and some of them I don't. And I just want to represent something positive about the way God made us as Black women naturally, the way we are naturally, so that you can see different options, especially as a young lady looking up to an older woman who is an adult. And if you do want to wear your natural hair, you can see that there are women who wear their natural hair, even the tighter, the kinkier textures that may not be that popular all the time, and we love our hair. And I really wanted to kind of set that example, as I said, to just kind of rock the crown that God gave me, or wear the crown that God gave me naturally, and set that example for younger generations. Another reason for me, ease and low maintenance. So I mentioned this before. My Sister Locks routine, it's so simple. Retighten every 6 weeks, wash every 1 to 2 weeks with braiding and banding, and I put on a satin cap at night, spray it with a little moisturizer each day. That's it. If I want to style, I have pins, like decorative pins. I'll pin my hair back, but since it's so short, I'm just letting it do its thing. And that ease and low maintenance for me, it's kind of keeping me here, and I love it. Number 10, the last but not the least, is versatility. Now, I've shared my strong feelings about weaves and crochet hairs after my long history of wearing them, but honestly, if I did want to wear them, I could. There are many women who have locks, sister locks, micro locks, and they do wear crochet hair to switch it up. There are many women with locks who wear wigs to switch it up, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That is personal preference. So if I ever did want that option in the future, I can exercise that option, and that's that versatility that I absolutely love about Sister Locks. So I've shared 10 reasons that I love Sister Locks. I'd love to hear some of your reasons as to why you love Sister Locks. Go ahead and leave some of them in the comments below, and if you have any questions for me, make sure to leave those too. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.